Hello and welcome to a beautifully sunny Goodwood. We're here near the start of the famous Festival of Speed hill climb course. The gentleman next to me is David Cavanagh. Hi David.
Hi, good day.
David has come all the way from Australia to show us this fantastic 1976 Porsche 911 Carrera. Now this car has quite a history, doesn't it, David?
Yeah, I guess more competitive kilometres than any other Porsche in the world.
How many?
75,000 plus, mainly off-road.
Mainly off-road. So this is the car you shared with Bjorn Waldegaard in 2005?
Yeah, 2005 East African Safari. Got to take Bjorn back to Africa. Quite a privilege.
Any questions? The most rallied Porsche in the world. So what's it done?
Well, the factory made it from the beginning to do a 30,000 kilometre rally from London to Sydney in 1977, so still the longest, toughest rally in the world. So it led from Iran all the way to Singapore. Crazy scenes, people around the car, all over the road. But even to this day, they review a new Porsche in India, and first thing they talk about is this car.
Is that right?
It was there in 77.
Now you drove this car with Bjorn Waldegaard himself.
Yeah, that was 2005, and the year before I bought it to do the London-Sydney, 2004, and it was this car's so tough. Even a rookie like me, I was able to win our class.
You won your class?
Yeah, I won our class all the way to Australia, 16,000 k's.
So tell me, what was it like partnering Bjorn Waldegaard in East Africa, which he's done, you know, he's written the book, hasn't he?
Exactly.
What was it like being with the guy?
A huge privilege, you know, even though we were just a small team, we were doing it all ourselves, you know. What really impressed me, super skills, super competition, but also a complete gentleman the whole way through. Even under the most pressured moments, he'd still have that calm and almost never a cross word about the car. You know. And we had some pretty lucky breaks in a way. You know, we were 180 kilometres an hour down roads so rough that even in Africa they were saying, okay, it's time to fix this road. And half an hour later, you know, 30 kilometres an hour heading to Parc Fermé, and the front suspension gives way.
What?
Ball joint just failed completely. The car veers off the road. You know, why did that happen at 30 kilometres an hour instead of 180? Wired it up ourselves, and the only way we could get into Parc Fermé was to go backwards. So we made the Swedish news that night with Bjorn reversing into the...
For how far?
4Ks backwards into Parc Fermé.
I'm beside myself with excitement and nerves.
Wait till we get somewhere with a few bumps and you can really cut loose. That's when the car really smooths out and really comes into its own. It takes flight.
We'll make a couple of phone calls. David, I've got some great news, man.
Oh, cool.
We got the keys for the top secret Goodwood Road and Racing rally facility.
Excellent.
Let's go for a quick spin.
Couple of gentle corners.
Gentle.
Yeah, all right.
Good. Well, David, quite frankly, I think would have kept going until the tank ran dry. But at some point we had to stop the man. However, you can see more of the car and him at the Festival of Speed.